Hey guys, it's Ndoplex and welcome back to World of Tanks, and today we are going to be playing in the mighty MAUS. Now, I've only just got the MAUS on my account, and to say it's been very much a love-hate relationship is an absolute understatement. You'll see what I mean throughout this game. This is going to be one of the love games. However, there are plenty of the other kind. So I say, at the start of the game here, I say, help me, I'm going to go through the middle. And what I mean by that is I'm going to drive through the absolute center of the map. The UDES 15.5 says, you going open field, good luck. Lorraine 50T says, good luck, buddy. And I say, be ready. And so, look at this matchup. Only 2 tier 10s on the game. I thought I might as well sling a shell at that G-Saw. Only 2 tier 10s in this game, a few tier 9s, and mostly tier 8s. And I'm a MAUS. What am I going to do? I'm going to drive straight through the center of this map. And I'm not going to give a blind eye to who's shooting at me. When the MAUS is sitting there with the durability device, I haven't fully upgraded all the field mods, so I haven't got the maximum MAUS health yet. But currently I'm sitting on 3,340 health. And, oh well, what's this big open field on Malinovka going to do to me? I'm just going to keep driving across, and I'm just going to keep trying to absorb as much damage as I can. Unfortunately, that T28 prototype on my left there is going to be really pesky throughout this game. Already putting in 2 damaging shots, 3 damaging shots into my tank as I'm making my way across. But taking 3 damaging shots, I'm still on over 2,000 health. Down to 1800. I repair that because we are definitely in a bit of a predicament here. But I'm just driving across the center of Malinovka. Don't care. Not a care in the world. I'm going to shoot the T30 on the move. And these 2 tier 8 tank, no, well, the tier 9 light tank and the tier 8 tank in front of me just don't know what to do right now. They've got a tier 10 MAUS bearing down on them. I decide I'm going to kill the MAUS. I'll let the G-Saw go. I'm going to have to repair my loader here, and I'm gonna have to kill the T30 instead of following across to this G-Saw. And in the chat you can see on the left hand side, Lorraine 50C said, nice MAUS, you did it. UDES 1415 GG MAUS with an open mouth. I'm saying help, and we're already 3-0 up on this game. I've blocked nearly 3,000 damage and only done 1,600 spotting because there weren't actually that many people. The Lorraine 50T in this chat says MVP, and I don't know. This game could definitely have been won without the MAUS being a MAUS. Ooh, looks like I might be able to get revenge on the T28 prototype. Are we going to be able to get it? Nah, unfortunately our shot dips low. But that's it. We've totally won this flank. I've sacrificed almost all of my hit points, but luckily my team hasn't had to use relatively any of their hit points to get across here. And we're basically already surrounding the enemy team. There's not really a lot they can do. They get caught in crossfires now. And I'm just going to keep driving forward and trying to spot as best as I can. I see the TVP there, the Titan, and I'm a little bit worried that he might see me. But is he going to expect a MAUS to already be at his base? Probably not, so we're actually relatively safe. Unfortunately, the 50 TP hits us there, and I can see the Emil out in the open, and I'm just trying to keep my armor angled towards as many opponents as I can. With Adrenaline Rush procced, now we are reloading very quickly, up to 1,500 damage and 1,700 spotting, and I'm just trying to angle against that 50 TP now. He managed to pen a shot into the side of our turret there, and I'm just trying to hang on with these 100 remaining hit points to this game. The 50 TP is making his way across. Unfortunately, I'm not quite able to get a shot into him. And it's 5-0 up on this game in just 2 minutes here. And I'm thinking, okay, let's just drive up into the cap circle, lumber our tank through and start capping the base. But I spot a full health ST1 at the back of the base. I fire a shot. Unfortunately, I bounce. He only tracks me with an AP round, putting our block total up to 3,400. And I see him looking at me here, and I've just got to try and keep angled against this guy as best as I can, not letting him have the front of my turret. Unfortunately, the 60 TP is looking a bit dicey. 50 TP, I try and put a shot into the cupola, but bounce. And now the STI is firing HE at me, which is a little bit precarious. I managed to bounce a 50 TP, and this HE shells, I'm just slinging shells and trying to keep moving. Managed to absorb a HE shell there into our tracks to not take any damage, which is pretty fortunate on our part. The UDES dies. We're 9-1 up in this game. This STI is going to continue to fire HE at me. And now I am really sketchy. He's got all his attention on me, and if another one of those HE shells hits my tank, I'm going to die. And then what good am I if I'm dead? So I figure let's try and get into the cover of the building and hopefully try and take out this 50 TP that managed to pen us before. We're going to creep round and snap a shot into his lower plate there. Very nice. And we have managed to pick up 3 kills, over 4,000 combined damage, over 4,000 damage blocked in this game. And we just waltzed our way through the center of a map against 15 enemy tanks. I managed to live. I managed to duck a shell from the SDI there at the end. And I'm hoping to be able to get a bit of revenge on this guy here. I see he's facing his turret sideways. Unfortunately, we don't manage to put the shot in. And their team has just completely crumbled. We've managed to circle their whole team. We've got crossfires all across the map. And would this game have been so easy and simple if I didn't just make the play and waltz across the middle of the map? It puts our team in such a good position to be able to flank and take down the enemy team. Lorraine50T says, GG Mouse. Udes says GG. Charioteer XD. Mouse MVP. And I send a GG in the chat at the end there. And what did I do in this game? Did I really do anything special? No, not at all. Nothing special except for the fact that I drove a great big 180-ton tank across the center of a map and managed to live while doing it. Admittedly, we are in a very nice matchup here, and I would not recommend doing this sort of thing if you're in an all tier 10 matchup. Even in a tier 10, 9, and 8 matchup, still maybe not advisable. If I had more of their tanks situated at the enemy base to begin with, I might not have made it across. However, I might have made it across and put in like 6,000 spotting damage. You don't know. And that's the thing with the mouse. You just got to take the gamble as it comes and just drive towards your enemies as an unstoppable force that the mouse is. There you go. We got our victory here. And this wasn't the most special game in the mouse. We got a second class mastery badge, which is fine. A Spartan medal for ricocheting with less than 10% hit points. I think we ricocheted like 4 or 5 shells in less than 10%. Of course, a steel wall because we're a mouse and we drove across the front of the map. And we came second on the team with experience earned with a handful of medals to our name. And so, you know, it wasn't the best game I've ever had in the mouse. We lost 2,000. We barely fired any shots, you know, but still lost 2,000 credit. But it's just not what the mouse is about. You're not here to make money. You're not here to have the best games in the world. You're here to just try and have fun and not get too stressed out when the enemies are spamming gold rounds into your tank over and over again. And so when you get the opportunity to do silly things like this, I think it's well worth doing it, even if they don't pay off every single time. Anyway, guys, I really do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Goodbye.